Gonna just do 3 p.m. kickoffs, but I think it's better for um me to adjust or do all the Prem games in one that I watched this weekend. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch any of the 3 p.m. kickoffs on Saturday, but of course watched the extended highlights of this game. And I mean, we just have to like take a second to just appreciate the brilliance of this guy. I mean, 6 chances created in this game, but it's just like every game, I think you just see him growing in confidence, and it's probably looking quite scary for the league if this guy just continues playing how he is. I mean, he created quite a few chances for Haaland. That one Haaland header where, come on, he really does have to hit the target there, but had him in my FPL. I mean, it was quite unlucky that Haaland did miss that, and same with Foden. That would have got those Foden points if Haaland had just scored the first goal, the first shot at Areola in the 5th minute. But then obviously it comes back to him. I mean, his stats right now, Haaland. I mean, if we look in it's just he's just breaking records. Just 19 goals already. We're in December and he scored 19 goals. I mean, it's looking quite scary. He's probably going to break the record again for his own record. Um, Other than that, um, Donnarumma with some big saves in the second half. Maybe Bowen should have done better with that shot. He was kind of going wide, and he hit the side netting this one. But other than that, I can't say that West Ham had the biggest chances. Some have also had a shot, yeah. But it just shows that when you have a really good goalkeeper on that, I mean, even if he's not the best at ball playing, I mean, he's there. The goalkeeper's job is to make these key saves, and 4 in a game, I mean, keeps the clean sheet for City. And how many games are there with the clean sheet? It feels like quite a few. I mean, one, two, three. So I mean, that's three on the bounce with clean sheets. Four if you're counting the Sunderland one. Obviously, the Madrid game, we're not really talking about Champions League, but yeah, they play Forest next week. I mean, doubt Sean Dyche's Forest are gonna be able to beat them, to be honest. But yes. Now the next game. Um, Fixtures. Oh, my days are so difficult for me to. Am I? Okay, yeah. So next game, Brentford Wolves. I mean, Lewis Potter. I saw this one guy triple captain Lewis Potter. I mean, I don't know what guys are smoking. Um, but then this game, boring first half. Boring first half. Obviously, main talking point in that first half was that Simmons red card. I've no doubt that I believe that's a definite red card. I mean, it's just very dangerous. Tackle on Van Dijk is very similar to the Gordon one. Gordon one was more clear of a red card, but if we're looking at screenshots of that red card, I mean, it's very, very dangerous. And other than that, not meant too many chances in the first half. I thought Verts played pretty well in the first half. There was this one like turn he did and got the shot off. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was a save. But other than that, it really did begin to pick up in the second half. And of course, is that coming on? Who was up for Conor Bradley? I think because Conor Bradley's injured. I didn't know that. But yeah, is that coming on? And then we found out now that he's broken his leg after that. I mean, all the best of him. I felt so bad. I mean, we really do need to look at that Van de Ven challenge. Obviously, he does get the shot off and whatnot, but I think it's very dangerous, and you can see the pain that Isaac was in after. I mean, hopefully he's not broken his leg, and I hope for a speedy recovery, of course. And then this man makes it too. I mean, I feel like just every week I'm just like just amazed by just how someone can just take this step up. And okay, you have 100 million striker as second choice. I mean, would be first choice if, of course, he wasn't really had played preseason stuff. But he's just stepped in, and he's got Liverpool loads and loads of important goals. I believe it's 8 non-pen goals in the Prem, which is with only Haaland higher. Of course, you shouldn't compare Haaland and him, but I think he's an amazing player. Doing the Mbappe celebration for Mbappe's birthday was a nice touch too. I just think this guy's really good. I really like him on the ball, and I think I don't know, from a Liverpool standpoint, made some, just controlled the game quite a decent amount. Slot has this new formation he's doing with the wing backs, so Carcas is playing a lot better than he did when he started the season. Van Dijk, don't know why he's a 7.8. If we go to when Richarlison, this man came on, I mean, I just find him so strange. I mean, he comes on, of course, that scrappy corner. The ball's going everywhere. It was Tottenham's first corner, I believe, of the game, the 82nd minute, and just everything everywhere. And then Van Dijk takes a wild kick at it, completely misses it, and Richarlison, of course, gets this. I mean, quite an easy finish, to be honest. Not for 1.3 XG. I don't know about that. And oh yeah, before I have to move on, I just want to. This guy was so bad today, so bad. I do rate him, but I don't know what. It's just always passing back. I don't know. It seemed like Frank was telling him to do so, but then of course, I mean, as like Tottenham went down less men with this Romero. I mean, right in front of the referee, you're doing that into Konate. So stupid. And yeah, of course, did for that Isaac goal did make the mistake. Um, but also got pushed a little too easy for Ekatike's. I mean, I just hate when defenders just go down from a little touch. I mean, just like get up, just be manly, just win the ball. I mean, it can't be that hard, bro. Like, come on, lock in. And other than that, I mean, Liverpool just they don't look too comfortable. You go down to like 9 men. I mean, Tottenham go down to 9 men, and they're suddenly looking less and less likely of just winning the game. But also, I want to talk about the Bentancur challenge on Kirkaz towards the end. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's probably not a red card, but that's just really bad foul play. But yeah, how the hell is this guy got a 7.0? Yeah, I would probably give man of the match to Van Dijk to Verts. I don't really think too many players actually did play well for Liverpool. He was certainly one of them. And Frimpong going off because of that bloody mouth. But yeah. Then we move on to the Arsenal and the Palace game. I watched both at the same time. I'm a Palace fan, and this was very rough. I mean, just when you, of course, during the week when we did play Coops, we did like play different people when we started like a 16-year-old and whatnot, Drake's Thomas, but I just the players look very tired, and when you're conceding four set piece goals, I think it's just like who decided to put Wharton on Calvert-Lewin for set pieces? I think that was a horrid decision. I mean, Leeds, if you look at them, they're kind of on form and whatnot. I mean, these are some decent results, but I mean, they're still 16th, and we dropped down from, I think we were 5th a few weeks ago to now 8th, and we play Arsenal on the weekend, and my brother's an Arsenal fan, not too looking forward too much for that, but I do want to speak about that Arsenal game and just how I think that I'm not really thinking too much of Arsenal, to be honest. I mean, they give man of the match to Gyökeres on Arsenal's Twitter, I believe. But yeah, again, I think Rice was probably man of the match just for covering so much ground. I'm personally someone who thinks Caicedo is better, just as a player. I mean, why man of the match? Why is he man of the match? I think this guy had a really good game. Eric Boonham, I haven't really watched him too much, but I think he made some really nice tackles. Um, just on some players like Rice, Mandy, and I mean they say he created 4 chances when it was 0.16 XA. This is why this chances stat is a bit mickey, but I think that obviously Eze hasn't really started the season too well, but I think that he's gonna do a little bit more than this absolute passenger Odegaard. Saka, pretty decent game. Beat his man quite a few times. No goal or assist again for Saka though. I mean, we talk about his season so far. Has he played too well? I mean, he played pretty decent. It's just he's obviously been the best player. Um, and when we look at this one assist, I mean, last week those were pretty much his assists for the 2 goals. But I think we need a little bit. They need a little bit more from Saka. I can't lie. This guy's just not good at all. I don't think. Just not getting the ball. And I mean, he played kind of bad, Barry. I mean, but I do think that that was a penalty on Barry by Saliba. Uh, and that would have completely changed the game. And how did this guy get 7.9? What is this? Was that I've never liked McNeil at all and his Everton thing. The only good thing he's good at is just corners and free kicks and whatnot. That's literally just it. But I don't know how all these Arsenal players are green. I don't know, 1-0, but looks alright. But City are creeping. City are absolutely creeping. And yesterday, of course, watched the Villa game. Uh, First half there was so many shots in the first half. United actually looked the better team, but then it's just this long ball towards Rodgers. He touches it. Euro just doesn't close him down, lets him get on the ball, and instead of forcing Rodgers onto his weaker left foot, you're just letting one of the most on-form players in the Prem right now to take that shot from the edge or like out, just the edge of the box and whip it past Lemons. I don't think that was Lemon's fault. I saw some people say it was his fault. I don't really think so, but Euro yet again with a poor performance. Bruno, of course, with the hamstring, he looked like he pulled his hamstring and he didn't, and he made it to half time. Hopefully, he's all right for United's sake. But Cash losing the ball, yeah, just clear the ball. It was so similar to obviously different positions, but Vicario just not clearing the ball down his line, just like being too cute with it. Dorgy winning it. I don't know how Dorgy got an 8.2, but then Cunha scored. Cunha, I don't think played the best game. He should have scored that header. And I don't know, Sesko had quite a few chances in the first half. I feel like just one-on-ones. There's one touch. I think he was trying to get the keeper to come out and just tackle him. It just went completely out. And yeah, other than that, of course, yet again, there was Euro just not closing down Rodgers again. I think Lemons has to do better with this Rodgers shot. I mean, it just kind of like goes over him. The position wasn't too good. I don't know if Lemons isn't even that short. It just goes over him. Like, I mean, 4 shots on targets and 2 of them went in. Obviously, this one definitely couldn't have saved, but I feel like this one he probably should have. I think Tielemans, Onana, and Kamara were really good. This guy is absolutely horrible at football. In fact, Lissandro came on and looked just more competent than him. I don't know if PSG are absolutely laughing to the bank with their 50 million. Of course, they did lose 10 million on him, but yeah, I think overall, Man U just don't know why both their fullbacks got green ratings. Don't think. I think Dorgu was alright. He won that foul for Mount's free kick, and obviously the assist winning the ball off Cash. But yeah, I mean, Amram tried to put on two um, sentiment like young players. Sorry, towards the end of the game. I mean, don't think either of them were too good to be honest, but Ahmad and Boomer and Mazwari, that whole right side being out is going to look like a problem for Man U in the upcoming weeks. Yeah.